Hey, so we're here in San Antonio. It's 7 a.m. I've never been on the Riverwalk at 7 a.m., but I had a kind of a gratitude post that I wanted to get out. It was more like a journal entry, but in video format. I just wanted to appreciate what I've been through, what I put myself through, what I recognized that I wanted to put myself through for the result and the changes that I wanted to make and what I wanted to have for myself. Come to realize you can't actually do anything you want. It's just a perspective shift. So I wanted to do a gratitude post, especially with, how this prep is going, how the structure has impacted my life in other areas. I got my head in gear and geared a bunch of content to helping other people out, helping myself out, doing some self-reflection. Got to get a little refresher because I made some notes last night of what I wanted to say, but as typical, when the camera turns on, my mind goes a little blank. But anyways, we're here in San Antonio. It's the day before I compete in my final competition for the season, the OCB San Antonio Natural. And yeah, we got here yesterday just to get settled in, and I'm feeling inspired. It was tough to sleep. Anyways, I realized, after consuming a bunch of Hormozi content, Alex Hormozi, that I can do way more. I thought I was working hard, but the output, the kind of what I would consider productive, the productive aspect wasn't there. There was a lot of work, but there wasn't the effect that I wanted to take place. So I realized I can do a lot more and make an impact with what I'm doing by just being more prepared and having better thought out processes of the end result that I wanted, and then the actual work and the components that were necessary to get this kind of result. And this is regarding, bodybuilding prep and building a business and relationships and networking, and just all the way down to the words that I chose and how I responded to people and communicated with people. It was kind of a tribute to the saying that how you do anything is how you do everything once again. So I had a bunch of mentality breakthroughs this year, I would say. I just reviewed the last resolution I had for last year going into this year, and it was to eliminate or heavily reduce the negative self-talk and limiting beliefs. And I definitely did that, but it's just kind of broadened my perspective even more. Gonna cross the street here. It's just broadened my perspective even more and kind of made that positive feedback loop, made me excited for it, one, and two, it just piqued my interest. I kind of opened up and saw a side of Nick that was needing to come out, the guy that I'd like to step more in line with moving forward. But it is me. So there was just a bunch of negative thought patterns and habits that I was just comfortable with, and I guess I just got tired of it this year and shifted my perspective to what is actually possible. And just by the simplest perspective shift, it was a light switch. That's it. That's what it was. Yeah. Kind of pacing back and forth because I want to get this out. Just want to be really grateful for Adam, my coach, way more than nutrition and bodybuilding. He gave me a really awesome halftime speech before I departed for San Antonio on Thursday. And Caleb, posing coach, way more than a posing coach. These guys, I hired them looking for an expert in what I wanted, which is one, nutrition and peaking and really building up my physique, and two, improving my posing and presentation. But the biggest component, obviously, there's some overlap, but the biggest component I take away, the most valuable, was the mentality aspect of what they offered me. So massive, massive thank you to those guys. Those are real men, and I want to do for other people what they've done for me, which is encourage that thought pattern of believing in yourself and just taking up space. I'm gonna head back to my hotel. And Jonathan Childers, had a couple of great conversations with him, and he was a real friend when he called me out on certain things, basically to the effect of, okay, just do it. You know, I was telling him some plans that I had a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he was like very black and white, like a guy responds to. He was like, okay, show me, type of thing. And the more I talk with him, the more I see there's a lot of brilliant perspectives out there and ways to see the world and ways to go conduct yourself. So I appreciate him for that. And Constantine, there's a lot to be said with Constantine. I'm super grateful. There's a lot of other people around in my circle that have impacted me, that I took bits and pieces from. A lot of the athletes we work with, Michael Johansson. All of these experiences are cumulative, and with this new perspective, this new mentality I have, I am open to seeing and receiving all these signs, all these new signals in that new way. So it is a breakthrough, and I'm super happy to be going through it. It did take some elbow grease, it did take some work, but I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it. I totally forgot there is a call to action to this video. I encourage you to find what it is that sparks your soul on fire and go in 100% to your highest standard and believe in yourself and give it an honest shot. You will feel alive.